What is up guys, Stark here. In today's video I will be talking about whether or not I think you should be pulling on the Writer Alter Summer Batch Part 2 banner, and this one is going to have 3 new characters. So it'll have Writer Alter, who is obviously a writer. This will also have Minamoto no Reiko as a Lancer, so she'll switch from a Berserker to a Lancer. And then finally we have Helena Blavatsky as a Archer, so she'll change from a caster to an Archer. I do think the characters are all very good. So you have Writer Alter, who is going to be a quick damage dealer as a writer, single target Noble Phantasm that does a ton of damage, and she has a really cool ability being able to reduce the skill cooldowns of your skills by 1. I do also think that the fact that she is a writer is a really good bonus, because I believe she is the only writer character that we get in 2019 as far as new characters go. So if you're looking for a writer, then this is almost an instant must pull, just because of the fact that we don't get any other writers for the rest of the year. And even into next year, it's going to be a while until we actually get a new writer. So unless you already have like Drake or Ozzy, she's probably going to be one of your only options. And she's not going to come back until next summer. So writers are very difficult to get. Well, I guess Quetzalcoatl's there as well. But writers are not very plentiful in the game. They're very rare, and this is definitely a good opportunity to get her. So if you need a writer, then I would strongly suggest you do pull for this character as opposed to pulling for Caster Nero, who is a caster, and there are a ton of other casters in the game that you could use in place of Nero. So I do think that you get a few points here for being able to pull for a writer character, and you know, it's basically the choice between Nero and Artoria. So as far as popularity goes, I don't know which one's more popular, but I do think that they're both pretty popular characters in the game. So even for that factor, you know, you're not missing too much there. The other 2 characters are actually really good. Reiko is a pretty good Lancer who is able to do some really good damage, as well as she's also a debuff remover. So she's a targetable character that can remove debuffs, which is going to be very helpful for getting rid of those pesky little things and not having to bring in Martha, who doesn't do that much damage. So if you want a damage dealer who can remove debuffs, she's going to be a very good character to bring it alongside your team. And then Helena is also going to be a very solid character, being able to increase your Noble Phantasm gauge and increase her own damage significantly over the course of many turns. And she's an AoE damage dealer as well. So this batch has a little bit of everything. I do think the first batch is better as far as the units overall that you can get. Obviously it has more units to pull from, so that does give you a little bit more options for what you want to get. But I do think this banner is pretty good in my opinion, and they're about the same. So if you want Artoria, pull for this, or if you want a writer, pull on this banner. If you already have a writer and you really like Nero, then you could pull for her. Or if you need a caster, I guess that'd be really difficult because there are a lot of casters. But if you were waiting for Nero, then obviously you want to pull for Nero, and you're not going to be missing anything on this banner. I don't think there's like a must-have character on either of these banners really, but I do think both of them are very good and very worthy of using your courts on. And obviously by this time you guys have probably already seen my summon videos where I pulled for Artoria and spent a lot of courts trying to get her. So I obviously thought this was worth it to go in and try and get the character I was trying to get. So at the end of the day though, I do give this my seal of approval to pull on. So do with that what you will. And if you did like this video, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I have the links below to my Twitter, Twitch, Patreon, and Discord. So feel free to check those out, and I will have character spotlights for these characters coming in the next day or 2. So check those out as well, and I will see you guys next time.